They were this close to winning. Just one more step, and everything could have changed, but they gave up. And that's exactly why most people never see success, because the hardest moment always comes right before the breakthrough. Have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, success just never comes? You give your time, your energy, your heart, and yet, life keeps saying, not yet. You start to question yourself. You wonder if it's even worth it anymore. But let me tell you a story that might just change the way you see failure forever. Years ago, during the California gold rush, there was a man named Daryl. He was filled with big dreams and unshakable hope that one day he'd strike it rich. He bought land, gathered his tools, and started digging. Every single day, he worked through the heat, through the exhaustion, through the doubt, whispering to himself, "I'm close. I can feel it." But as weeks turned into months, and months into a year, he found nothing. No gold. No reward. Just endless rock and dirt. Eventually, he couldn't take it anymore. He had spent everything, his money, his energy, even his hope. So, broken and defeated, Daryl gave up. He sold his land, his tools, his dream, and walked away. The man who bought that same piece of land hired a geologist to check it, and after digging just 3 feet further, they found one of the richest gold veins in California's history. 3 feet. That's all that separated Daryl from everything he ever wanted, and that's the painful truth about life. Most people give up not because they can't make it, but because they don't realize how close they are. When things get the hardest, that's not the end. That's the final test before the reward. Success doesn't test your strength when you begin. It tests it right before the breakthrough. It's like the Chinese bamboo tree. When you plant its seed, nothing happens for the first year, or the second, or even the fourth. For 5 long years, there's no visible growth at all, but underground, that bamboo is growing a massive root system, strong enough to support its future height. Then suddenly, in the 5th year, within just 6 weeks, it shoots up over 90 feet tall. Did it really grow in 6 weeks? Of course not. It grew in 5 years and 6 weeks. All that unseen struggle, all that waiting, was preparing it for explosive growth. Your journey works the same way. Every failure, every rejection, every sleepless night, it's not wasted. It's building your roots. Every champion, every millionaire, every successful creator has faced that moment when they wanted to quit. Steve Jobs was fired from his own company. J.K. Rowling was rejected by 12 publishers before Harry Potter became a phenomenon. Colonel Sanders was turned down more than 1,000 times before KFC became a brand known across the world. Imagine if any of them had stopped one attempt earlier. We would never know their names. Here's the truth most people never understand. Your biggest pain often hides your biggest purpose. That moment when you say, "I can't take this anymore." Life whispers back, "Good. Now you're ready." You're not being tested to be broken. You're being tested to see how badly you want it. So when things get tough, don't see it as a sign to stop. See it as a sign that you're close, because pressure means progress. Resistance means growth. And struggle? It means something great is about to happen. Maybe right now, you're chasing a dream that feels impossible. A business that's not growing. A channel that's not taking off. A goal that's stuck forever. You might be thinking, maybe this isn't for me. But what if it is? What if you're just 3 feet away from your goal? Don't make the mistake Daryl did. Don't walk away right before your breakthrough. Stay consistent. Stay disciplined. Keep showing up, even when it's hard, even when it hurts, because success isn't about talent, it's about persistence. The world doesn't reward those who start fast. It rewards those who never stop. Every day you keep going, you move one step closer to your gold mine. It might take months, or even years, but the moment you quit, you guarantee failure. Winners aren't lucky. They're simply the ones who refuse to stop digging. So don't stop now. Don't give up when it hurts, because the pain you feel today will become the power that carries you to victory tomorrow. If this story inspired you, don't just scroll away. Subscribe new for more powerful stories that remind you, your success might be just 3 feet away.